Also, when do you think I should do voiceovers? 'Cause I've got a really good mic.
Whoops, didn't mean to call, and as soon as possible.
Really? No, I'm not great at voiceovers, so IDK. I'm a very boring person. I was thinking like when I was on maybe 500 or so subs.
If you do it, more people might watch your stuff 'cause it might get recommended more. But what mic have you got?
IDK, but it's good.
Another vid is a set up your tour.
It's just an old TV and a capture card and a switch.
Oh, okay.
Well, guess I'm doing this now. Okay, so what I'm doing with this is I have to, well, I don't have to. I've decided to try and get to 10,000 kilometers on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I started a brand new account, so it starts from nothing and I have to work my way up to get to 10,000 kilometers. Obviously, I won't be able to do the entire thing in this episode. That would be madness, because I was filming for about 22 minutes and I only got this much. I'm joking, you can't see that because you have to wait to the end. Anyway, I started off playing some battles because I found out that you can actually it does increase your distance driven on battles. I chose to do Renegade Roundup because that was probably one of the best games that I could do just driving around, because if I'm a catcher I just drive around finding people to eat. Don't even need to do that really, I'm just doing it for the distance. And then if I'm hiding or running away, I just drive around trying not to get eaten. I knew the second round would be more difficult because I'd be running away, and the problem with this is that if I were to get caught, that's possibly a whole kilometre lost, depending on how long I've been caught for. Fortunately, I only got caught once, right at the end. I also probably should have increased the time instead of putting it right down to 1 minute, because firstly it makes it very difficult for us to win when we're catching. Not that I really care about that, and also it basically means I don't have much time, doesn't give me much time to drive around. So I did a few games of Renegade Roundup before I went on to a versus race. Although this also wasn't a particularly good idea because I could have been hit by shells and things, and that just slows me down. So I then decided to go onto time trials. I thought that Baby Park would be a really good one to start with because it's just the same laps like 7 times, and I don't know, I just thought it'd be a good idea. Turns out it only gets you about 3 kilometers, so not too great. I decided to do another time trial of Excite Bike Arena, and again, it only got us about 3 kilometers. And finally, I went Mount Waru, and again, only about 3 kilometers. I really thought that this one would be quite a long track, but it's actually not. Anyway, if you add all of the tracks and races and battles I did together this episode, you get a grand total of 16 kilometers. Anyway, I did the maths, and it turns out if I were to do 16 kilometers every episode, it would take me 625 episodes to reach 10,000 kilometers. Knowing this, I'm going to do a few longer ones and mostly try and do at least 20 kilometers per episode. Hopefully my friend was right and I will get more views because of this, doing voiceovers. If any of you were here before, I put all of my old videos on private where I actually did voiceovers. You would see how awful I was. You get a sneak peek right now.
Hello everyone, and I have just started a new survival world on this island, okay, with no trees, it seems. I've literally just spawned